What's up, geeks and gamers? My name is Draymond, and welcome to Thorium Gaming. I have no idea what episode number we're on right now. I think it's 11, but we're gonna go with that. So we're back with Freezer Fallout, our little jaunt through the post-apocalypse, and this time we're gonna be going through and completing some of the side quests for the Minutemen. Last time, if I remember correctly, we took on the castle and the giant Mirelurk Queen that was in there. That was fun times, running around like a chicken with my head cut off trying not to get hit by acid. It was great! So we're starting out here at Sanctuary, and then we're going to head out and go over to Nordhagen Beach. Now, the unfortunate thing is Nordhagen Beach is all the way on this side of the map. Right here. I almost scroll past it, because I do that. So we're going to end up having to make a long trip all the way around to get there, and we're possibly going to run into a few bad things. We're going to start off by going to the old corner bookstore and see where it takes us. Looks like we have some company after we fast traveled, which never helps. And we'll see if we can get through this without too much pain. Ooh, that hurt. That hurt a lot. Let's get over here to some better cover. They are just fond of their grenades today. Jesus, another one! These raiders must have a good supply of black powder and hand grenade shells. And of course they are far better at using them than I am. Alright, we're going to switch over to our shotgun now because we're running low on 45 rounds. I say that as we pick up some 45 rounds. A fair number of 45 rounds. Almost enough for a full secondary clip. That's going to help us out a fair bit. And even more 45 rounds. I'm okay with this. I'm really liking how this is starting off. Despite the fact that there's been issues already. But you don't need to know about that. I'm perfect. Flawless. I never die. At all. Ever. Shut up. Alright, so we've managed to kill out all of these raiders. And as always, I'm going to go over and scoop up the turret loot because it has some good stuff in it. Mostly military grade. Let's see where we're going. Because I get turned around and lost really easily in Boston. I like to navigate by line of sight, and apparently in video games I can't do that. So, yeah, there's that. Hopefully you guys all had a safe and fun Halloween. I know I'm going to be harping about that because, let's face it, as of 12:01 on Halloween, you start getting Christmas decorations. So this guy's name's Simon. I'm wondering if we're going to have to fight our way out of this too.
Hi. Better not be here to waste our time.
Well, not a threat, so don't know what you're on about.
I won't be any trouble. Better not be. Stash takes care of a lot of people, including me. We'd be on you like rads on ghouls.
You look like you could use a little pick-me-up. Am I right?
Sure, let's take a look at what you got.
Exactly what you need.
Okay, so you're a drug dealer. And you don't have anything that we need, unfortunately. Be more interested in some more 45 ammo. But I'm okay with that. Some interesting stuff that we picked up. That doesn't matter. And an old monument. This, of course, for those who have played through, is Bunker Hill. There's some neat things in here. A lot of the good specialist traders wander through here. And there's a couple of nice little things that you can pick up. Well, it's just us.
I'm here on my own.
Freelance, huh? Alright. Come on in, but no gunfire. Market's open. You can do as much trading as you like.
Awesome. Well, if this is a trading post, let's go into our inventory. Throw on our black rim glasses as opposed to those funky white ones, and our militia hat. to increase our charisma.
Bunker Hill is like a home away from home. Only place caravan.
Hi there.
Hello, girl.
Hi, I'm Meg. Me new to the hill? For 10 caps, I can give you the tour. Nobody knows a place like me.
Well, can't we just get it for free?
Any chance I can get it for free?
Fine. The market's in the back, bar's in the corner, and the outhouse is over the wall. Bye.
You there. We need to have a conversation.
Okay, I'm listening. Conversation after conversation here.
Got my attention.
I'm always looking for people who know how to handle themselves in dangerous situations. From what I hear, you may fit the bill.
Oh, we have been doing some good stuff out there, and I only die occasionally. Or never, I never die. That doesn't happen, so sure, sign us up.
I live for danger. Where do I sign up?
I like your enthusiasm. By the way, I'm Edward Deegan. You'll mostly be working for me, but you'll need to talk to my boss first. His name is Jack Cabot. He likes to personally interview everyone I hire. He's careful like that. Come down to Cabot House in Beacon Hill and ask to talk to Jack. I'll let him know you're coming.
Sounds like a plan. But we're gonna go up here and explore this first. Because I'm pretty sure there's some neat stuff up at the top. Hint, I know there's some nice stuff up at the top. Yeah, I was trying to go for the whole no knowledge playthrough, but it's just more fun to point out little tips and tricks. So the 308 rounds and Live and Love journal you can take without any negative side effects, but the flip lighter and the pack of cigarettes apparently is the sniper watchman's personal stuff, and they don't like it when you take that. So you can steal it, but that would put Bunker Hill against you.
Mom runs the surgery.
Made armor out of paper clips.
Alright, so
Okay, now
you got a few people in here that you can talk to.
Can't make armor out of paper clips.
The Doc, and of course, Deb.
You sure?
Excuse me.
Load a little heavy there? I'll buy anything you don't need and sell everything you do.
Yeah, sure, we'll go into
Sure.
barter with you.
Take a look.
You may have to dig a little, but I got some choice stuff in there.
Alright, so let's go through and sell off some of the stuff we don't need. Pipe pistols, pipe rifles, switchblade. You know, all of the random stuff that we've picked up. We don't need 2 army helmets. We keep the dog collar because, well, it's awesome. And we're going to get rid of that Ghoul Slayer stuff. There's a reason why I'm stalling and going through all this. Is Deb, I believe, sells the Black Ops chest piece and the Black Ops right shin guard, as well as the Destroyer left arm. So if you have the Black Ops right shin guard and the Destroyer's left shin guard, you get 20% extra movement speed, which doesn't hurt at all. And the Black Ops chest piece gives you +1 strength and +1 endurance. Doesn't hurt to have it. What are we wearing right now? We are wearing the Destroyers. Minus 15% damage from humans. So it's kind of a toss-up. We're going to sell all that random junk off, lighten our load a little bit. And the Doc has all your typical doctor
I'm busy here.
stats. So let's throw our army helmet and our patrolman sunglasses back on. We're not going to be sticking around here for too long. One thing I did want to do, though, is check and see if you have any 45 ammo.
Step right up. Little, how's it going?
Sure. Let's take a look.
And Piper's doing her reporter thing.
My stock moves fast.
And she's got 11 rounds. Okay with that. I know it costs a little bit more because I took all my gear off, but I'm a little bit lazy today, so I'm okay with that.
They can get rough.
So we did pick up a side quest, but we're not doing that right now. I want to get to Nordhagen Beach and talk to those people, and it's a long trip.
To join the railroad. All this shit.
I'm Stockton.
Alright, now let's see if I can find my way out of Bunker Hill. That's the hardest part for me, is I can get in real easy. Getting out, not so much. It's like a Drayman Roach motel. Dre goes in, but Dre can never get out. So we're going to circle the hill a little bit and take that bridge, and then we're going to head across to Nordhagen. Nordhagen's one of the nicer settlements that you can get access to. A little small, a little bit spread out, not too many resources, but when we do get to the long-anticipated settlement building video, I swear it is still on the burner. I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff this week to cover it. If you set up the supply lines properly, you can get it set up with minimal amounts of trouble, and it's good times. Especially on survival, it's one of the few places out that way that you can set up to protect yourself and make sure you have save points. Way out on the east side of the map, at least for the northern section. Of course, my accuracy hasn't improved any. There's some dog armor and a spiked muzzle. Might be able to give that all to dog meat, make him a little bit tougher. He had a combat rifle. There's one more raider here. I'm not seeing a way up to him. Oh, probably through this door that I walked right past. Into the drug den. We're going to crouch, and we're going to pull out our shotgun, because it's close quarters. Some glow fungus for those of you who are playing survival. I'm getting a nasty feeling about this, so let's go into our aid, and do we have any buff out, or just psycho buff? I think we just have psycho buff. And we just got addicted to all psycho.
Go see the doc?
That's okay, we have a fair amount of it, and I think we have some addictol on us. Always wise to keep some addictol around if you plan on using chems. Where is your friend? That's a legendary raider. Viper, you go up and shoot him a bit. I'll try and slip in and put some shotgun shells into him. Alright, there we go. Whew! I'm like running into a random legendary. Or lucky raider right arm. That doesn't really do us much good. But there is a steamer trunk with a whole lot of nothing in it. Pretty sure we have some addictol though. I'm gonna use that to get rid of our psycho addiction. Now coming over here, I did spot something that kind of gives me pause momentarily. There is a really, really awesome side quest here. This side quest is one of the more entertaining ones in the entire game. I really like it. Hell of a lot of fun. So maybe instead of going to Nordhagen, we're going to pop by and we're going to do that side quest because it is an incredible amount of fun. Did Piper fall off the roof? Apparently she did. I'm not going to worry about that guy. There's a guy down here though, who has gotten under the bridge. That will not save you from us. There's apparently a Protectron up there. But that's part of the side quest I was talking about just now. So we're going to run up, and we're going to start that side quest, because it's an incredible amount of fun. Delay us a little bit from, you know, completing a lot of the Minutemen stuff, but it's incredibly entertaining and I really like it. The U.S.S. Constitution, located right here on your map, so you can come and do this side quest too.
Scanning. Accessing pre-war records. Record found. 108th Infantry Regiment, 2nd Battalion. Ahoy there. 'Tis Providence, a member of the Congressional Army, is delivered to us in our hour of need.
Congressional Army?
I was in the army, but what's the Congressional Army?
Standing orders, sir. Proclamation 3. All members of the U.S. Army are hereby members of the Congressional Army. The captain requests your presence on the bridge. At the double quick, sir.
Alright, you got it. So, this robot just basically came up and said, hey, you were in the army, which of course for male characters is the truth, and the female ones, it's something about their driver's license. It's a lot of fun. So we're gonna do it. Because it's entertaining as all hell. The hardest part is navigating your way through the burnt out ruins of this building, we'll say. I won't say exactly what type of building it is right now because that's part of the fun. And you'll understand when we meet our good friend up on the boat. Yes, I said boat. So all the way up here, giant thrusters, booster engines. And we're going to go inside the U.S.S. Constitution. So as you can see, it's a ship run by robots.
This is the captain speaking. We're taking on an allied soldier. Clear the berth. Disable defenses. Make way. Midshipman, stand down. Stand down, I say. This soldier is a guest on our vessel. Please afford him all appropriate courtesies.
Unidentified. Intruder. Intruder. Requesting permission to use lethal force.
Calm down, buddy.
Whoa, whoa, easy there.
Just lower your weapon.
Unable to comply. I, Captain, standing down.
Alright, so the first mate is a police protectron. We're going to go up to the top deck here.
This didn't sail up here, right?
Guess they're not interested in sharing, huh?
And let's talk to the captain.
I'll have none of your lip, Mr. Navigator. Have the crow's nest scan 2 points off the port bow. Jump to it.
Aye, Captain.
Our soldier has arrived. I trust the first mate didn't give you too hard a time. Been too long since we've seen the Congressional Army.
Huh? Well, thanks, man.
Thanks for calling him off me.
The scan shows you have the proper number of appendages still, so all is well. I am Captain Ironsides, commander of the U.S.S. Constitution. You visit this fine vessel in trying times. Be calm these long years on her airy perch. Damn you, Weatherby Savings and Loan! I spit at you.
So it was a savings and loan bank, and apparently Captain Ironsides has a lot of ire for it. But let's humor him, because this could be entertaining.
A sad state of affairs for such a historic ship.
Seems the old girl deserves better.
On that, we are in agreement. What vexes me most is my inability to assist in the war effort. My gun decks have naught but Morats and ne'er-do-wells as targets. Enough pleasantries. The Constitution has systems that need repairs to carry out its mission.
Sure, we'll help.
Just tell me what you need.
Good man. Consult with the bosun and Mr. Navigator. They will relay your instructions. Dismissed. Look lively, lads. Scavengers approach. Soldier, man the cannons. Kill them only as a last resort. A few warning shots usually suffices.
So I don't know exactly if we can use the cannons or not. That's a grenade. So, you can fire the cannons. And it worked like a charm. Of course, having a... Ooh, that hurt. Having a sentry gun, or a sentry bot I should say. Can't think today. Having a sentry bot shooting at enemies with us is a little unusual. And they are extremely intent on killing us instead of the robots. You know what? That's okay. We're just going to keep shooting. Hope for the best.
Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search.
Look out! Any sign of the intruders?
Alright, so apparently... And now I'm carrying too much, apparently. I don't remember picking up anything. Ah, our buffout must have run out. Okay. So we'll just toss 3 shotguns to Piper.
Captain Ironsides.
Consult with the bosun and Mr. Navigator.
Okay, so we can go on and help out the rest of our robot crew. And it's just a Protectron. I thought Mr. Navigator was supposed to be up here. But let's just make sure it's the active quest so we can find our good friends. We'll turn these off for now, because I really want to do this. This is an entertaining little quest if you can take yourself out of the seriousness of the game for a little while. Alright, so... Bosun appears to be over here.
Your very presence does this humble unit a great honor. My programming would find it amiss if I did not also interject. Long live the captain!
Well, you're certainly peppy.
You certainly have pep.
Much obliged for the compliment. But on to the mission of the day. Our last marine expedition valiantly returned with much needed supplies, including replacement power cables, sir. Alas, with my severe lack of appendages, I find myself unequal to the task of repairing the cables myself.
Sure, I'll help.
I'll get right on it.
My anxiety emulators are lightening by the microsecond. Once you have resolved this matter, I beseech you to return to me to accept my undying gratitude.
Alright, so we're gonna grab the power cables. Alright, let's just do what we can to sort this ship out a little bit. Guessing that... Oops. Walk right by the stairs, Dre. That's a great plan. You're an idiot.
Well,
And instead of installing the new ones, we're just going to give them their own cables and make them work. Alright, so that takes care of the bosun. We'll go back up and talk to him.
defending the Constitution. How
Hey, Bosun.
courses through the Constitution's veins. Again, her systems, long starved, flickered to life. A hearty congratulations. Huzzah! However, this has brought to light further failures in our power grid. The power relay, to our shame, previously complained about, is fluctuating wildly.
Don't worry, man. We'll get on it.
Don't worry. I'll get you up and running.
Only for you, sir. Power relay coils are a common enough part. Might I recommend checking the local shopkeepers? Surely they would be of some assistance. Fair winds and following seas.
Alright, so we have to buy a replacement power coil or repair their power coil as it stands. Let's see if we can repair it. We have the intelligence for it, so let's just repair it. And there we go. Power is restored to the Constitution. For the Americans out there, that should be funny as hell.
I would applaud you. Alas, cannot, due to my lack of clapping instruments. But huzzah, sir, huzzah!
You're welcome, buddy.
Well, you're very welcome, Bosun.
You are too kind. I require no further assistance. But our Mr. Navigator has also been sent by drones. Scuttle buddies, our guidance system is on her last legs. If you've not already, speak to him. Fare thee well.
I love these robots. It's a small amount of humor injected into a serious game that
Patrolling.
just makes it all the better. Every now and then you have to laugh. And this certainly does the job.
Warning. Overdue for maintenance. Ahoy, soldier. Scavenger threat damage assessment will commence after this unit has completed scheduled duties.
Good defense.
You robots do a good job of defending your ship.
Proclamation 1.
Defend the Constitution by any means necessary.
Guidance system offline. Multiple errors diagnosed. First error. Guidance chip stolen. This unit requires its return.
Yeah, we'll help.
I can help. Where is it?
Stolen by human scavengers. Reclaim chip at Scavengers Forward Recon Station. Captain has approved a bounty for its return.
Lethal force is prohibited unless absolutely necessary.
Aft dinghy unlocked and available for your use, sir.
Alright, so we have to go recover a guidance chip. No, Piper, it most definitely didn't sail unless you count flying through the air on giant rocket boosters, a form of sailing. So we gotta go talk to a human scavenger who's apparently stolen the guidance chip. Of course, we can loot these guys and try and get whatever goodies they had on them as the robots adequately brought them down. Legendary round or weapon on random bad guy. Never hurts. Was he listed as legendary? No, he wasn't. But you know what? That's okay. Doesn't hurt to get a legendary item free. He got blowed up real good. And this building over here has a staircase in it, I believe, and the raiders were up on the second floor. But they got completely decimated by a few well-placed sniper rounds and Captain Ironsides and his rocket launcher.
I'm confused. This didn't sail up here.
Again, we've been over this, Piper. It very much depends on your definition of sailing. And that's just ahead. So let's go find this guidance chip. We might have to negotiate for it, so let's swap over to our militia hat and our black glasses.
Hey,
Don't shoot! Those assholes didn't attack the ship on our orders. They wouldn't try to frag ya anyhow. They just wanted to kill the frickin' robots.
They weren't with you?
so they were scavengers, but not with you.
Well, they were kinda with us. I mean, we're not really used to working together. It's not like anyone is in charge. But we do have an agreement. Everyone works together, gets an equal share. When you waltzed aboard the ship, those assholes just kinda lost it. They broke our agreement and paid for it. How did you get aboard anyway? We thought you were gonna get cratered for sure.
Oh, I'm a soldier.
He knew I was an army veteran, so he let me on the ship.
Army? Isn't that some old world mumbo jumbo? Whatever. So, you got to see the inside, huh? All that salvage. The real motherlode. Just waiting to be stripped and sold.
It's always greed. Always.
So it all boils down to greed. Like it always does.
Hey, if we sell those gizmos, I don't know, they could help orphans and stuff. Us humans could use it a lot more than those robots. So you talked with a tin can. What'd he have to say?
He said that you took their guidance chip.
Ironside says you stole a guidance chip. He wants it back.
His guidance chip, right. You know what he needs it for? His rockets. The huge goddamn rockets on the side of his boat. He's nuts.
Well, he has a reason.
I'm sure there's a good reason he needs them.
You seriously want to help that idiot bolts for brains? Screw that robot and come work with us. There's dozens more of us nearby. It's only a matter of time before we come out on top.
I'm not splitting my share with him.
You holding out on us, Davies? You got some magical way in there? This guy's got a free ticket aboard, so shut up. Help us destroy that freaking tin can once and for all.
No, we're gonna stick with Ironsides. Because I like him.
No deal. I'm with Ironsides.
I don't know. Maybe these people need the help more than the bots need their fantasy.
Then screw you, asshole. You're lucky we don't gun you down.
Well, Piper, you and I are going to have to respectfully disagree. I don't like breaking my word, so I'm not going to. And we're going to get you, Piper, over here.
Hey.
I want you to stay
there.
right here.
Okay, I'll be here then.
Let's see if we can sneak in and grab this without anybody noticing. Probably not. That guy's just gonna sit there. Oh, the door. Go out the door. Go on. You don't need to be in here. It's all good. Nothing bad's gonna happen. Just get going. Come on. Get that way. Keep going. I don't know if this is actually gonna work. It's kind of cheating the system, but I would rather not have to shoot these guys if I can avoid it. So we're just going to push him back outside and then quickly try to grab the chip without them noticing. Never mind. That plan went to hell real quick. Did their own Molotov kill them all? I think their own Molotov killed them all. Oh, maybe not. Let's grab Piper, though, and finish clearing that place out.
Hey.
Let's
Come
go.
on.
That's right, we got help. Alright, so that's taken care of. We now have the guidance chip. Now, at the rear of the boat... boat. I know, one of my subscribers should probably be able to correct me if I'm wrong. We'll try this little crane machine. Nope, didn't get it. At one end of the floating thing that's made of wood and has rockets on it, there is a launch, aka a small little rowboat. And it's going to allow us to get back up on deck a lot quicker. With some nice little goodies. So let's run over and plop the guidance chip into place. And we have to go back inside and talk to Mr. Navigator. Oh, he's actually up on deck now.
Mr. Navigator.
Ahoy, soldier. Chip recovered. Dispensing bounty. Diagnostics report. 1 error remaining. Guidance radar's transmitter is not functional. Requires replacement.
Well, we're happy to help.
Happy to help you out. Again.
Soldier's happiness is irrelevant. Acquire Poseidon radar transmitter at specified map coordinates. Further bounty will be dispensed upon completion, sir.
Let's see if we can repair it. We do have a fairly high intelligence. Alright, so we do not have the skills required to do that. But we have the location of the Poseidon Energy Facility. So let's go back to the launch, drop back down to the ground, and see if we can get there. We may end up having to complete this little side quest on the next episode. It's telling us two different things, and I'm going the wrong way. But I really love these type of quests. They're entertaining. They add a little bit of levity and some fun into an otherwise very serious franchise. Every Fallout game so far has had one or two quests where it's just something incredibly ridiculous. It's awesome to play them because you just need that little break now and then and do something completely ridiculous for no other reason than it is ridiculous. Well, let's face it, come on, Ironsides is awesome. I love Ironsides. We probably could have scored some points with Piper, but no, I gotta stick with my gut. And the Machine Man seems like an awesome dude. So we're gonna help him. We are in one of the more easternly portions of the map right now, even though we're going northwest. Always wise to keep an eye out. I think there's a super mutant enclave around here. Just over this hill, I'm pretty sure. And it's a bad place with really tough super mutants in it. And that is a Brotherhood of Steel vertibird. Again, we don't really want to deal with them. But it looks like there's another down vertibird over here. And that is the village that is taken over by super muties. Big green wave takes on a whole new meaning around here. There's a random Protectron. And some T-51 power armor. So anything... A little med kit. 0 days without an incident. Awesome. So we're going to jump into the Poseidon energy plant, and we're going to find the piece. Rad roaches. Haven't seen these little buggers for a while. Pun intentional. But even after all that time, my aim has not really improved. Ooh, that's a bad time to get overburdened. Hey, Piper?
Heads up.
We're gonna go in and just give you a bunch of the junk. Ooh, a black bloatfly. I hate the bloatflies. Just the fact that they hurt you and give you rad damage at the same time sucks. But they are fairly weak, so guess I'm okay with it. Nuka-Cola Quantum, of course, always awesome to have around. My OCD is telling me you must search everything, get all the loot. Why do I get a sneaking suspicion that we're about to get hit by something?
Well, if anyone could figure out.
Ooh, I think that's a legendary rad roach. And it was. Whew. Legendary rad roach jumping past my head. Scared the bejeebus out of me. I gave us some 45 rounds by coming down here. So we have the transmitter. A bunch of ammo. And stuff. And a tumblers today. Lockpicking is permanently easier.
Heads up.
So that's 2 magazines this issue. Issue? I said issue. I meant episode. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going with that. Let's go back to the Constitution.
This didn't sail up here.
I hate your dialogue now. You're usually an awesome character to have around, but yes, we get it. You've never seen a boat crash into a building. Not a lot of people have. It's kind of an uncommon occurrence. Let's go back up and fix Mr. Navigator's radar dish, though. Of course, there's the Prydwen, Brotherhood of Steel's airship, Boston Airport.
Warning. Overdue for maintenance.
I don't care that you're overdue for maintenance. I am trying to replace the part that you guys need. Alright, so we've replaced it, and let's talk to Mr. Navigator.
Ahoy, soldier. Guidance system fully functioning. Bounty dispensed. It is required you commence dialogue with the captain, sir.
Alright, cool. Let's talk to our good buddy Ironsides.
Captain Ironsides.
You've been of service to our locals. Despite ample provocation, I had hoped the guidance chip could be recovered without violence to the scavengers. Even now, they plot their retaliation.
Wanted to spare them.
If I could have.
I have no doubt that they made a peaceful resolution impossible. But you did your duty and did it well. I find I must reward your considerable efforts with the final labor. We stand but a hair's breadth away from embarking on our sacred mission.
I'm happy to help.
I'm always happy to help.
I would expect nothing less. The ship requires turbo pump bearings from a nearby factory. It will undoubtedly be a dangerous mission, but I have faith you will succeed.
Alright, so we have to find some bearings now. And they are all the way down there. Didn't really clear any of these places out when we were going through. So let's go to the castle. We're going to try and complete this side quest before the day is done. Because I love this side quest. Of course, we are at the castle. We're going to have to head northwest out of here. Don't need our flashlight on anymore. So it's directly across the water over there. I don't really see any place where we could swim safely, so we'll probably have to skirt around the outside. Might be able to over there, but we're going to drop a Rad-X and maybe a Rat-Away just to make sure we don't get irradiated too badly. You know, that would really suck. So it looks like we can get up over there. So let's take our radiation medicine. And might as well drink a couple things of purified water while we're at it. And swim! Swim for all we're worth! Apparently it was not letting us up here for... That's a super mutant suicider. Who happened to turn around and completely expose his mini nuke, allowing us to blow him up. Have a grenade. Hey, I actually threw a grenade properly. And we've got Mirelurks running around too.
Come on. Just know they're still distant. Watch out.
Okay. The bearings are down here, apparently. Bunch of super mutants all trying to kill us. We just want to get those bearings and get out of here. Serious? You gotta go into the General Atomics factory? That can't be right. Guess it is. This building has a lot of stuff to do in it, apparently. So we'll definitely be careful. Sounds like there's some robots running around.
I'm going to look over here now. Hide and seek now.
So Mr. Handy that we've had to deal with. It's apparently a
Why not let the
turret. There it is. Ooh. Okay, so that's done. Picking up an enhanced targeting card doesn't hurt. A couple more running around.
As if I know what to do if I found something.
Yes, I do tend to get quiet when I'm concentrating on not getting killed. Some buff out, some pre-war money.
199.
We're still running low on shotgun shells, so we'll stick with our 45s. That sounded like a Mr. Gutsy. A lot of neat little loot that we've been finding in here. Okay, go this way, 25 meters apparently, to get the bearings that we're looking for. We can't pick that door yet. But we will be back here eventually. Not that I know that for certain. I know that for certain. Alright. There's Mr. Gutsy in here somewhere. And that worries me because they're actually tough. Comparatively speaking. Let's scout up here first. Grab our military grade stuff, some fusion cells, a little bit of extra ammo doesn't hurt. It's not exactly great. We haven't really been using a laser musket in a long time. Some Wonder Glue, some Broxo Cleaner, and an antifreeze bottle. And some herbs. We can crawl through the ground level, can't we? Yes, we can. Ooh, if we unlock a terminal. But it's an office terminal, so
Got it.
Alright, I got the door open. Mr. Handy up there. But I heard of Mr. Gutsy, so we're gonna have to be careful. There's a lot of robots in here. That didn't kill him? I really should have organized the inventory a little bit better before we came out, because I'm having to dump everything on poor little Piper. But what are friends for, other than to carry all of our stuff? Okay, that was kind of a snapshot, but I'll take it. Can a robot even be lean? Really? it is not a Mr. Gutsy, it is a Lieutenant Gutsy. And a skull level enemy at that.
Still here?
Thankfully, the way it's angled, you can shoot through the gaps in the fence. You can't shoot through the ones in the door. Shoot through the ones next to the door. Alright, so we killed ourselves a Lieutenant Gutsy. Gotta get those bearings. You go to such interesting places when you're surviving in the apocalypse. Radiation. Radiation bad. Radiation very bad. But there's the bearings we needed. Now let's make like a tree and get the frick out of here.
Here we go again.
On our own. Sorry. Bad joke. You guys should be used to it by now.
Sweet.
Okay, more junk. Cap stash.
Must we play hide and seek now?
Should be the last Mr. Handy in this entire building dealt with. Now I'm carrying too much weight and can't run again because I never plan things out. Come on, that would give me way too much credit. Me actually plan out an episode. We changed what we were doing like a minute or two into the episode. It's how I roll, man.
Probably have something you can use.
Alright, so you can't carry anymore. I'm almost overburdened again. Let's get the heck out of here and go see if we can help Mr. Ironsides out. So let's just fast travel back to the Constitution, because running would be stupid.
This didn't sail up here.
We've been over this, Piper. It did sail up there, depending on your definition of sailing. I like Piper a lot. I think she's a good character, but I hate the dialogue hang up here. Alright, we have to go inside the Constitution and replace these ball bearings. But there is a giant point to this entire side quest. And let's install those bearings. As well snoop around in Ironside's personal stuff. Why he would need purified water and wine, I will never know.
Tis an honor to crew such a small vessel.
This didn't sail up here, right? Guess they're not interested in sharing, huh? Ugh. I'm not gonna need the bath.
Captain.
Hey, Captain.
Trim the power on the starboard bow. Steady as she goes, Mr. Navigator. Luck willing, at long last we'll set sail. Our hero of the hour is to thank. You've earned a double share, sir. Well done.
Thanks, Captain. It's my pleasure.
My pleasure.
You are truly worthy, sir, of witnessing our maiden voyage. Our twin NX-42 rockets will alight and unmoor us from this dreaded savings unknown. The Constitution will launch into the heavens, and after, gently land in the ocean. Then we take our rightful place as defenders of the Atlantic.
That's pretty ambitious.
As they say, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Mr. Navigator, put her through her paces. Me too. Those motherless curs. Humans have stopped their colors. Do not think that diminishes my
Let's try and find a nice safe place to snipe some of these guys from, because one of them has a rocket launcher. I wish our crew would stop running in front of them. I want to accidentally hit one of them. I think the guy with the missile launcher has used up all of his ammo, but you never know. Go robot dudes. Come on, there can't be too many more of these bastards. Can't really get a line of sight on them. They actually gotta make it into the ship. Alright, a couple of them actually made it inside. We must defend the U.S.S. Constitution. She's a grand old ship. She's our friend's ship. Does that make her a friendship? Lots of scavengers trying to take over our ship. Ow.
Hold the top deck. We will not be defeated.
Man, they really decided to come on strong with this, didn't they? Our valiant shipmates. Then he died to a bot. To hold on to the Constitution. Remember their valiant sacrifice.
Commencing lawful use of deadly force.
So she came out of nowhere. A lot of the crew was scrapped in that, but that's to be expected a little bit. And I'm still glad that we sided with Ironsides. Because, look at this. Like, they came in here raiding a grand old vessel. They have no respect for history. None whatsoever. And I have no respect for stairs. Because I can't get up it. Which sucks. So let's head up and talk to Ironsides.
This didn't sail up here, right? That's when we...
Captain. Okay, apparently I cannot talk to Ironsides right now. Congratulations, Captain.
Congratulations, Captain.
There is one thing. We need power from the auxiliary generator, my soldier friend. We will vanquish these foul scavengers.
Wow, one scavenger managed to survive and is now screwing up all the dialogue. Alright, now we can talk to the captain.
Congratulations, Captain.
There is one thing.
Sweet chair.
We need power from the auxiliary generator to commence our voyage. I fear I must call upon you one last time.
Consider it done, sir.
Consider it done.
I admire your pluck. Here is your amply deserved reward. Godspeed to you, sir.
The Broadsider. The answer to, is it fun to take a medieval cannon from a ship and walk around with it like a heavy weapon and shoot people? The answer is yes. Very much yes. Piper can't carry anymore, and we are overburdened by a few pounds. The way the sunshine is hitting our Pip-Boy makes it kind of hard to see. See a little bit. We have some whiskey. That will take us exactly to the 265 pound limit that we're at. We're going to take this down. And we have to run over and start up an auxiliary generator to help power the Constitution. I believe it's in this building? Pretty sure it's in this building. We helped repel the borders. We helped secure all the necessary maintenance equipment for the Constitution. And now, we are going to be amply rewarded by getting to watch her fly off into the sunset. Hopefully land safely in the ocean. And we're just going to drop that shadow chest guard. Don't need it yet. So, I believe it's out here.
Mr. Navigator, slowly throttle the engines. Keep idling those engines.
There's your power, Captain.
Power nominal. Excellent. Commencing final countdown. 3, 2, 1. Mr. Navigator, light the engines. Dreaded savings and loan, we shall be moored no longer. We are away.
Fair seas, Captain Ironsides.
2 points to starboard.
So silly, yet so entertaining.
Yes, yes.
Captain, you gotta go left. Go left. Don't crash into the.
We did it! Victory at last! Film reports we are a quarter fathom closer to
Congratulations, Captain. You went from building to building. Anyway, guys, if you liked the video, please consider hitting that like button. If you'd like to join up with the 232 and have some fun with us in our little community, just hit that subscribe button and make sure you turn your notifications on so you don't miss when a new video goes up. Remember, life is a game, so play to win, and until next time, take care.